Lighter, more powerful, faster, and a whole lot more exclusive than the regular version, the Nismo GT-R is a proper weapon of a car, if ever there was one. Its new carbon fibre wings give it more downforce, but also produce less drag, says Nissan. And inside, it benefits from the same upgrades as the latest 17 model year GT-R, while also boasting the most fantastic pair of bucket seats and Alcantara suede on its steering wheel and dashboard. The only real downside with the Nismo is that it costs 150 grand. Key question then, is it worth it?
Welcome to the UK in December. Just what you need to drive the new Nismo GT-R at Silverstone. As ever, it is soaking wet. It's not actually raining at the moment, but if anything, that makes it even slippier, I think. And even though this thing's four-wheel drive and got the grip of a limpet, it's the stopping that's the dodgy bit, because it's on these really quite aggressive Dunlop Sportmax GT track day tyres, which are fabulous in the dry and are actually, to be given their due, they're pretty good in the wet. But when it's this greasy and slippery, the lack of grip is absolutely terrifying, but in a fabulous kind of way, as you can see. So what are we talking about with the Nismo GT-R? It has 600 horsepower. It weighs 30 kilograms less than the regular MY17 GT-R, and it has a little bit more torque. I think about 15 newton meters more torque. Although obviously with the GT500 turbochargers on it, which is what they use in Japanese racing, rather than the road car which uses the normal turbochargers, the sky's the limit as to what you could get out of this thing eventually. But kind of, it's not really about the extra power of the Nismo, because it's not that significant. What is are the suspension changes and the changes to the aerodynamics. Completely different suspension, completely different dampers, and another 100 kilograms of downforce compared with the regular GT-R. That's a lot. In a road car, that's a heck of a lot. And oh yeah. Oh my God, that's so slippery through there. I'm in fourth gear and it's just washing out completely. Yeah, that's in the dry, this thing would be epic, you just know it. But unfortunately, you just can't quite generate the road speed when it's so slippery to appreciate the extra downforce that it undoubtedly has, because you just have to believe Nissan. They're not going to lie, are they? Are they?
Nissan will make less than 30 Nismo GT-Rs for the European market, and most of these are already sold out. They won't say what the ultimate potential is in terms of power output, because every GT-R, Nismo included, has to go through the same reliability regime as every Nissan. But be in no doubt, this car is absolutely ripe for tuning. Not that it's in any way slow in standard form.
Different exhaust system, which is why it makes definitely a nicer oh God, there's just no grip through here. Definitely makes a nicer noise than the regular GT-R. It's kind of a bit more trumpety. It's a very nice noise actually. This one doesn't have carbon ceramic brakes, but you can specify them as an option. They're a Nismo option. As you can probably hear, I'm just starting to pant a little bit here, because I'm right on edge doing this, I tell you. I mean, I'm really not going very fast at all, but there is just such a small amount of grip. You go through the quick corners, just, you know, with your heart in your mouth and a bit of that going on as well. Wow, what a shame it's not dry. What a shame, because this thing quite clearly feels like a proper weapon. The last one, the 2015 model year Nismo, was just fabulous. I mean, it was almost unusable as a road car. But on a track, I remember driving the 15 model year Nismo GT-R around Cadwell Park, and it felt absolutely raving marvellous, I have to say. This one, I'm sure, is better than the 15 model year car in every way, even though it has no more power than that car, because they've just developed it. You know, they've developed the suspension, developed the aero. But on this day, on this track, this car feels like a right handful, I have to admit. They say GTRs are supposed to be supercar slayers because they have so much grip and performance on tracks. Well, not this one, not on these tyres, and not on this track. I still absolutely love one of these though. Proper rare car, the GT-R NISMO. I think I better calm down a bit. It feels like I'm about to have a cataclysmically big off, to be honest. If I start trying any harder, right, that's it. Time to put it away. Say thank you to Mr. Nissan, because I very nearly did throw it off then. What a fantastic wrestling match. Thank you very much. Goodbye, over and out.
Click on the video windows to watch a first drive of the regular 2017 Nissan GT-R, or watch a drag race between the latest GT-R and its rivals from Honda and McLaren. Click on the play icon to watch our latest video, or on our logo to subscribe.